guys. So, using Taeyang's candle. This is the one we used for channeling. I just want to burn it up because it's only like this bit left. So, let's light our candle. So, I really love the smell every time. The berries. This is the most beautiful perfume, and it really fits good to the decoration, guys. Okay. So I don't know. I felt called to do some talking. You guys know that I opened up 2 other channels, the Real Reading and the BTS Tarot for Army. The BTS Tarot for Army is another channel I want to do in order to do readings for you guys for the army. I have expected to be more army on my channel, but I guess I was wrong. I guess he took many already from my channel, which is the natural process, you know, of him working with me. So, yeah, you know, the thing was also to see how many on my channel, how many are there still that are army. Okay, so there are 146, I think, or 145 people already on my BTSArmy Tarot for Army channel. I was really expecting to be more on my channel. Maybe some of you didn't go there. Maybe some of you didn't subscribe there. I have no idea. But as for now, I know that there are, from the 3K people that I have on my channel, there are like only 145 army. So I was wondering a lot, because usually if I put out videos here, channeling videos of Taeyang and BTS Tarot readings here on my main, usually around 500 till 600 people watch these readings. So I assume that either some of the locals, like some of the spiritual people on my channel that are not army, are also watching these readings, or that there are a lot more of you who didn't sign up for my BTS Tarot channel. So, you know, it's free, it's up to you guys. I just want to see also how many army are really on my channel. And when I started this channel in November 22nd in 2019, I told you the story that I delayed my channel for over 1 year. I was the first BTS Tarot channel for army. Before me, there was no BTSArmy Tarot. There was no channeling of any of the boys. There was no Mrs. BTS reading. There was nothing, yeah. Because of that, I was really thinking, what should I do? Should I open up this channel or not? And I was delaying it because I thought I'd get so much hate if I open up about my twin flame bond with Taeyang, that because he is loved by so many army, I thought, well, if I'm his other half, you know, I would get like all the hate because I'm army too, and I'm you know, a woman. So I could assume, oh well, yes, that not many of army will support me. That was what I was telling him, like the whole year from 2018 to 2019. That was like a whole year, you know, where I delayed the opening up of my channel. I had my BTS cards, my tarot cards that I designed by myself. I had them ready in August 2018. August is a very significant month in my connection with him. The funny thing was, this whole year where I delayed it, I got so many funny signs that, you know, where Big Tae, as I call his higher self, you know, the first time I talked about Big Tae was in January, I think, or in December 2019 when I opened up my channel. It was shortly after that I opened up about that I talked to his higher self, or I am able to talk to his higher self. And I was calling his higher self Big Tae because he himself, in one of the run episode that was, I think in 2020, I don't really know if it was in 2019 or 2020, but I think it was after I opened my channel. He was calling, you know, in the one episode where they played the paper scissor thing, you know, Kai Bai Bo, he was talking to his angel as Taeyang Yang, yeah, or to his higher self. He didn't say it's his angel, he said nothing. He just said, Taeyang Yang, you know, tell me what to choose, and then he chose the correct thing. That was the first time he opened up about this, but I think it was after I talked about Big Tay. Before, I had no name for it, you know. After this run episode, he himself called him Taeyang Yang, which is Big Tay, you know, if I translate it into English. So since then I had a name to it. Before, I just knew that it was his energy, yeah. I did not open up my channel in 2019 to do Mrs. BTS readings. I did not open up my channel to talk about me being his twin flame. I did not open up this channel about me comparing myself to others. Why am I his twin flames and others are not? Something like that, which is not making sense in my eyes, you know. I opened up this channel in order to give healing to ARMY, in order to help you guys. You don't help ARMY if you do Mrs. BTS readings. You don't, you know. And right now, it's 2021 March, and right now it's gotten to a point where it's like the whole Mrs. BTS label, it gets to a point where it's almost like yikes, you know. Because, you know, at the beginning, when it all started in last year in 2020, middle of 2020, it was when Dynamite peaked, August 2020, when Dynamite peaked. All these channels were like popping up out of nowhere, and, you know, we're doing all these Mrs. BTS readings. I get them sometimes in my recommended, but I cut them out immediately if I see some Mrs. BTS reading, because I talked about this a lot, that this is just fiction, and the universe, you know, will never tell you who is marrying one of our boys. Our boys have a contract with the universe to heal the world, to heal ARMY. They're highly protected by spirit guides, very important spirit guides. They're highly protected by archangels. When I noticed that before, it was also before I noticed that I'm his twin flame, I visited the realms of the archangels. I can talk about that story too, because this is something I can tell you guys. This is something everyone can know. You know, there are things I can speak about, and there are things I can't, or I don't want to speak about. And I don't care what people tell me to this. If, you know, they say, well, she's not talking about this, she's not a twin flame, stuff like that. But that's so wrong, guys, you know. You cannot assume about someone's being if you don't know, or if you only know half a story. And I'm not opening up about the full story. Why should I? You know? So, you know, the thing is, I want to talk shortly to the Mrs. BTS thing. Because it's gotten to a point now where, you know, I see these recommended and I'm like, hell crazy. Those videos, you know, I don't want to hear what they are saying, you know, because I know it's BS. But the thing is, if you watch the thumbnail and if you watch how the readings are called, it's funny because there's this Mrs. BTS label, and then there's the twin flame label. So why is everything labeled now? Yeah, that's the first question I have that I want to ask you in order to really think about what these people are doing. It's all about fame. It's all about clout. It's all about rising up fast with your YouTube account. You know, it took me like for 3K, like I have 3K now on my channel. It took me like 1 year and some months. And some channels are growing faster, some are growing smaller. I'm growing extremely small because of the algorithm not fitting to my country really. and also because I'm protected. I should not grow that fast, because I mean, I was getting like 2-3 months ago, I was getting like really much hate. Thank God it's gone. But I also asked the universe to help me in that. I think it was when the first people coming in questioning my twin flame journey, like when I opened up about this, I think it was in this exact same time as Dynamite came out, and as all these Mrs. BTS channels popped up, and you know, people were finding me, army were finding me, and they're like, no, she's not, you know, what is she saying? And me in my then being masculine energy, trying to protect myself, you know, it's just natural. I'm like Taehangi, you know, I'm not taking any BS. I'm opening up. If he could like say something to anything, he would open up, guys, you know. It's just that if you're part of a big company, you have to have rules that you have to do, you know. You cannot just speak on your behalf to people. But I bet that if he sees some of the BS that's talked about him on Twitter, if he would see that, and I bet they have analysts that look at this, then he for sure, if he would be a YouTuber like me, a small one, he would for sure call you out on his channel. No doubt about it. He's like me in that matter, you know. So he's just not saying anything to all the BS that's thrown at BTS, because they are that high up. There is no need for him to speak up anymore, you know. They are unreachable for most of the people, so they made it, so they don't have to defend themselves anymore, you know. This it's one day it's getting to a point where you are you know, you are that high up, you're not saying anything to this anymore. Yeah. It's just that when you are small like me right now, and you have the ability to interact with your viewers, of course you're saying something to people that offend you, especially me and him, you know. We have the same energy, so he would be the same if he would have a YouTube account. So yeah, it's gotten to a point with this label Mrs. BTS that's not even funny anymore. But you know, I'm taking myself out of this, because I never bothered about those things, because they're not real, you know. The thing is, many accounts open for, I call it fast fame, you know, for getting their YouTube channel up, getting noticed by the boys, which is funny because they won't. You know, the boys don't even see this right now. They have so much going on, you know. They have analysts looking at this, so of course the company is probably aware of this, what's going on. They are aware of every like channel that's doing some, you know, BTS related stuff. That's how they can control the stuff, you know, because usually if you use songs and everything, there's a bot that finds you, you know, and then you get copyrighted. So like all these people that upload reaction videos, you know, they don't get copyrighted in the sense that they cannot upload the video, you know. For many other artists it would be like this, you know. If you would do a reaction video, you couldn't even upload it to YouTube. But Big Hit is doing this because they're smart, you know. They know the more people talk about BTS, the more famous they get, of course, you know. If you do reaction videos and if you allow reaction videos for your artist, of course it's like free advertisement, you know. This is a smart move of a company, and that they're doing that since years. And I really like this. It's like a cozy not reading, like a cozy talk. You guys know that sometimes I'm doing these, you know, and if you don't like it, just click away, you know. So hell yeah, you know, the company is allowing this in order to spread the word of BTS, which is a very smart move, I think. And if you upload music, you know, the music gets copyrighted. And if you do BTS readings, you cannot not readings. If you do BTS related stuff, you cannot monetize it. you know. If I would do reaction videos, I could not monetize it, you know. I would not get the money from the advertisement, which is not much, you know. It depends on your subscribers. If you have like, let's say 500,000 subscribers, then of course you would earn a lot of money if you would do reaction videos and they would not get copyrighted, you know. Or if you upload these lyric videos and they won't get copyrighted, but they do, you know. So all the money that is from the commercial, from the advertisement in between these reaction videos and in between the videos of the lyric videos, everything goes to Big Head. I just want to say this because many of you think those the ones that own the channel, they do get money. No, they don't. Okay, so I think that's a smart move, and I also think that the company knows about tarot readings of BTS, of course. I also think they check that out, you know, but I think they have special tarot people in their company who, you know, help the boys. I think they also do tarot, and they go to tarot sessions in order to have it as a tool, as a how do you say, one tool of character development, one tool of prediction development, you know. I think it's the company is very big and they have very good analysts and everything, as far as I can see from the far, you know. So I'm pretty sure about this, you know, and I'm very happy that they allow channels like mine, you know, just to do this for ARMY, just to help ARMY. And, you know, this was one of the points why I told Big T I will open up this channel. You know, he was really wanting it, you know, and he was telling me he wanted me to help ARMY. And I was thinking, how can I help ARMY? I'm not helping ARMY if I'm telling them I'm his twin flame. I'm not helping ARMY if I would do Mrs. BTS readings. How should I help ARMY with that, you know, with talking fairy tales about the boys? I'm not helping. I'm not, you know, I'm not doing this stuff. So I thought a long time before I opened up this channel in 2019, how can I help ARMY? And that's when I decided to do everyday readings. And my readings are like 30 minutes to 1 hour, 30 minutes, like always in between an hour every day, where I help you grow. I help you with topics like, you know, where's my one? What do I have to heal? How can I better myself? How can I do shadow work? How can I let go? And if I'm looking back now, I did like 800 videos or 900 until now. I have no idea. I must look it up, the number. But I promised you that I will do a reading every day, and I kept my promise. Because a promise is very important for me. I kept my promise to do a healing video every day for ARMY. Some days in between this 1 year and a little bit more months, I even did 2 or 3 videos a day to heal you guys, you know. And I noticed the more I did these healing videos, like what can you let go of? What is the shadow work? What is your heart trying to tell you? Things like that on self-development, the less it was watched. And that's normal, you know. Many people want to spy on their one. So I also used these messages. That's why they're very popular, you know. I used the messages from your one also to channel messages from your divine counterpart, in order for you to help you to see that there is someone out there for you, you know, someone beautiful that you will meet in your future, but you have not seen, you're not seeing now, but you will see when it comes in the future to you. So that's what I promised to Big T, and that's what I promised to myself, to do every day a healing video of almost 1 hour for you guys. And those healing videos are very, you know, if you produce a video of 1 hour, sometimes 2 videos of 1 hour every day, it takes like 4 hours to do the whole process, 5 hours sometimes with uploading. I mean, you must record this 1 hour, then you must upload, then you must put it into the internet, which is a process which takes, you must cut it, you know. 1 video per day means 5 hours working on that per day. I do all that. I don't get money for this, you know. When I do my advertisement on a video, I get one euro. The views that I have, if it's under 1,000 views, I get no money at all. If you know, the views, if you have 1,000 views to 2,000 views on a video, you get $1. Isn't that good? So I'm not making money off this channel. Like maybe $10 for 10 videos if they're good. But most of my videos are viewed from 400 till 800 people a day, which means no money at all. So I have to rely on myself. I put everything what I earn in my real life into this channel, because if I wouldn't do this, you guys would not have videos. I could not buy decks. I could not buy the beautiful decoration. This is a promise I made to myself. This is how I want to do my channel. You know, I could just let the decorations go, and I could just not invest into decorations or not invest into card decks, and I could use, like many of the tarot channels are having like 10 to 20 decks and that's it. I have like 400 decks until now, maybe even 500, guys. I have still around 20 decks I have not opened up. So you can be happy, they're coming, yeah, they're coming. And I'm very happy and thankful if some of you are donating money and helping me, because it's not an easy task to do all these readings every day and to invest all my private money into this channel. And then you can imagine how sad I am if all these fake Mrs. BTS channels pop up and talk like BS about some future wife of our boys, where there could be many, you know. One boy could even marry like 5 times. He could have 5 different wifeys. So they don't know. No one knows. You cannot predict this shit. Yeah, and that's because energies change constantly. Who would have known that a pandemic is coming? Like, if everyone would have known like 1 month before, then, you know, everyone could have prepared. But no, this is happening out of nowhere, and things like that happen in this world. You cannot predict everything. You cannot predict even the smallest things. It's just not possible, and we have to be realistic about this, you know. It's not about using tarot as a fairy tale tool to predict something that you cannot. And I'm a person, I come from the mathematics, from the physics. I'm a person that is, and that's why maybe my tarot is like fitting all the time, is working out for you all the time, because I'm a person, you know, I come from the mathematics, so I'm not believing anything that is put in my way that's just said. I have to experience everything on my own. I first believe everything when I experience it on my own. So me telling you I'm a twin flame of Kim Taeyang, that means I have experienced this. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not telling lies. I'm not telling stupid things where I just got one sign or one dream, you know, and then me telling my whole community, oh, I'm a twin flame of a famous person. No, there is a fundamental basis to it why I'm talking this. If you can imagine that I delayed my channel for over a year, why should I have done it if I would be out for telling the world I'm his twin flame? That's BS, guys, you know. I would have not delayed the channel for 1 year if I would have just made this stuff up, or if I would just think I'm his twin flame out of 2 synchronicities that I'm getting, you know. And that's how I'm very sad about these channels. Well, it's a two-sided sword, you know. At the one thing I'm very sad because I'm putting like all these efforts in my channel, and there are like only 800 people watching it every day, and it makes me sad because you have no idea how, like, one video, how much investment that is for me, not for money only, but from my time, my effort and everything, me reading this stuff. And then, you know, you see, on the other hand, you see these channels, you know, coming out of nowhere. Like, I don't know where they're all coming from. It's like channels that open up and then do a 1 or 2 minute video about a future wife, calling them Mrs. BTS, doing it even with KineMaster, you know, with a free tool, doing a 2 minute video takes also 1 or 2 hours to produce, but not like 5 hours. Like I'm producing every day my videos here, and then them having like 5,000, 6,000 views, it's just sad. But you can see exactly where the trend goes. You know, this is a trend thing. And, you know, I said it's a two-sided sword. It's because on the one hand, I'm sad about this because like me, people are putting in like so many of themselves into a video, and then it doesn't get viewed just because it's not the trend, just because I'm not talking about Mrs. BTS here, or if you're gonna marry one of the boys, just because that's BS. Why should I talk about this if I have no idea? So that's on the one hand, and on the other hand, you know, it makes me sad to see that it isn't even in comparison. You know, they put in like, and I'm not saying they do BS, I'm just saying they're using the trend to get ahead, and that's fine. You know, that's how it is in life, and I don't want to put all those channels down, but you know what I think about those channels. Yeah, they are vanished as soon as they were coming. They were vanishing because, you know, how many Mrs. BTS you want to talk about? It's like every time a different one, or what? You know, you want to talk about the same woman every day? You cannot do readings about the same woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one day the whole trend will vanish, and then all those channels will vanish. This is the one side. And on the other side, last year I was talking to you about this already. Last year in 2020, when I've gotten a lot of emails, thank God it's gotten not that much, it's gotten less. I asked Spirit to do something about this. You know, I asked Spirit, I cannot do my channel if I constantly get biggering. You know, I cannot invest like 5 hours of my time every day, getting only 300, 400 views a day on that, and then people coming at me, and I'm sitting here and literally I am sad. You know, why should I do this then? It makes no sense to me. So I said, Spirit, well, listen, if I'm getting like all these people accusing me of not being his twin flame, accusing me of talking BS, accusing me of helping Army here with my readings that have nothing to do with Mrs. BDS, that are just helping readings, you know, readings that are for your self-growth. I said, universe, I'm not doing this anymore, you know, and I don't care if I'm his twin flame. I talked to Big Tay about this as much as I can, and you can laugh about this, but this happened. And I asked the universe to give me a solution, give me some kind of a solution so I can do this channel, but I'm not getting all these people that are out there to be his wifey and constantly accusing me of me being his twin flame. And that's when these channels happen. At first I didn't notice this, but you know, then I saw, oh, cool, because all these people are, you know, that are more interested on competing with me, who is his twin flames or not, are all wandering away from my channel to those Mrs. BTS readings, and I was happy. You know, I was like, okay, let them go. You know, I was like first not seeing it. I was like mad at first because I was like, why? They do 2-minute video with KineMaster. They don't even have proper equipment. And, you know, they're talking about things that are like fairy tale stuff, you know? And then they get like 5,000 views, and I was like, I'm sitting here every day 5 hours, I'm getting like 800 views. I'm like, what the heck is happening, universe? I'm not doing this stuff for like, you know, for like keeping my promise and then not having any success at all. You know, success in the means of getting more views and letting my channel grow a little bit faster. So I was not understanding this, but I was more seeing it not on a spiritual level, but on a 3D level. And that's what many of us twin flames tap in, you know, the thing of how can I differ myself from the 5D to the 3D, because we're living in 3D. I cannot put myself away from 3D and say, yay, hell yeah, you know, I'm doing readings for you guys every day for like 5 hours. I'm uploading the stuff, I'm reading the stuff, I'm investing all my money in my channel, and what I'm getting out is people coming at me, accusing me, you know, writing stupid stuff to me in emails, claiming that they are his twin flame and I'm not, and telling me this all the time, and I'm still doing this shit all day. You know, that's just not possible. I'm just a human. Like, how should you do that? I'm not a robot, or that you can program that I don't care about those haters and I just keep doing my stuff every day for nothing. You know, because I don't see how many I heal here on my channel. I don't see. I mean, use people not standing in front of me. I'm not like a psychologist where the people come into my office and then they say, oh yeah, Purple, you know, you healed me. And that's why I'm very thankful to those who write me this, because, you know, I'm doing these videos every day. I'm seeing this imbalance between these channels and my channel. And then everything what I do is I'm healing you. I'm trying to heal you. And then not seeing what is the outcome of this. You know, you don't do that for a long time. So I think when I asked Spirit to give me some kind of relief, that's what happened. And it took a lot of people that were greedy, a lot of people who doubted my journey, a lot of people who are still not with me. They took them from my channel and they're just away and watching these 2-minute readings. It's not even readings, 2-minute talk about who a future wife of our boys is. And, you know, Mrs. BTS is a label now. And the funny thing is, what I think is very, you know, I did twin flame. I did 2 twin flame talkings where I talk about this with my board. You know, you can watch them. It has a its own playlist. But the thing is, you know, guys, there's Mrs. BTS and there's the twin flame topic. And when I look at when I looked at the readings, you know, I'm not watching these. I'm just looking at the thumbnail and the topic. And I'm like stunned all the time that they throw Mrs. BTS and twin flames into one. You know, this is so full of stupid stuff because this is not even the truth. Like, you know, you could marry a karmic. It's not your twin flame. You know, it's like this romanticized thing that they want to make Army believe that the boys are going to marry their twin flame. Well, if this is the case and I'm not knowing this, then I'm happy. So, you know, I'm always saying, okay, you know, if they think that the boys marry their twin flames, so I'm waiting patiently when Tangi is coming to marry me, you know. I'm like, what the fairy tale is this? What everyone is believing? Okay, you know, I'm ready for it. If they're coming to marry their twin flame, I'm ready. I'm sitting here, waiting till he knocks on my door and is ready to come to me and marry me. You know, but in reality, it's not like this. And if you are a twin flame, you know this, because Mrs. BTS, which I assume means the future wife, future spouse, and a twin flame is not the same thing. Well, it could be, yeah. If he's finding his twin flame, you know, because twin flames are one, it would be his best match. But at the same time, it's not sad. And I'm telling this again on my channel. What I got in from Spirit, and, you know, in these 4 years that I'm awoken, it's not that much, but I got a lot of information already from him and from Spirit, and I'm very thankful. And I know that it depends on your soul contract. You can also have a soul contract as a twin flame that you just be in the shadow. You just stay there, and the heck can watch your husband, which you feel is your husband, marry someone else. You know, that happens in 3D for all the non-famous twin flames, like all the time. You know, where one of the twin flames marries a different partner. You know, it could be a karmic, it could be a soulmate. Yeah, and I don't understand why they put in Mrs. BTS and twin flames. It's not the same. It could be, yes, if one of our boys really finds their twin flame and really is staying single until then, which I hope, you know, that would be the most perfect thing if this is happening. I hope for that, you know. I love my baby. I'm hoping that he's finding me. But it's, you know, in this 3D world, I don't know what my soul contract is. And no one of the twin flames knows this. And if the 6 other twin flames are out there somewhere of our boys, I don't even know if everyone is a twin flame. I believe so, but it's not Zed. I know Cookie is a twin flame for sure. I know from Cookie and from Tiangi, because those are the 2 souls I'm talking to. I'm not talking to Jungi's soul, you know, I'm not talking to Juni's soul. This is all happening via my divine masculine, so I'm not having access directly to RM's souls. And if you think on my channel you have access to Big Tay, you are totally wrong. That's someone else. It's either your spirit guide or it's your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is talking to you, not Big Tay. Because some of you are always telling me that Big Tay told you this and Big Tay told you this. You know, this is, I can tell you right now here, this is, you know, believe it if you want to believe it, but it's not the truth. You know, I don't have access to Jungi's higher self. Just because I want to talk to Jungi's higher self, I cannot do it. I have to go over my divine masculine, and if he's not letting me in, he's not letting me in. And the same is for everyone else. You can only talk to the higher self of your divine masculine, and one that is connected to you. And if you're thinking that's Big Tay, you know, you're at the same time must be thinking that you are his twin flame. And then, you know, you are one of the people that watch my readings, but you constantly doubt me. Yeah. And I can tell you, if this is, you know, it's not just because you dream of the boys. It's just not because you dream of Tiangi or you have the feeling it's his energy. It's not, guys, you know. Sometimes the universe is even trying to, I don't even know how to say that. They're trying to trick you in order to bring you forward. Yeah. There must be, like, a twin flame has not only dreams and synchronicities. And the synchronicities, I mean, if you watch my community posts, you see I throw out some of the signs, you know, and lately I've thrown out a lot of signs, but I'm taking that back again, because I'm not interested in like throwing out all the signs I'm getting. You see that when you watch that and you follow it, you see how much the synchronicities are, even in life, you know, even in life the synchronicities are pointing out. It's not only that he says things I have said half a year ago, because in this interview last time, you know, he said everything what I was saying already in November when I channeled him. So that is proof enough, you know. But still you could say, yeah, well, maybe you guessed right. Or I don't know, you know. People can always doubt it. That's just a natural thing. Especially if they see themselves as twin flames. Of course they doubt me. So a twin flame has physical manifestation, guys, not only dreams and synchronicities. And the synchronicities are even in life. And I read about this, you know, I read about from some twin flames. You know, you also see features in the face that are the same. You know, me and Tiangi have the same eyes. Not the same, but you can see that our eyes have the same expression, things like that. But what I wanted to say is, man, I'm losing. I'm losing what I wanted to say. Maybe it's not meant to be said, but yeah. Okay, the synchronicities. It's not like seeing 11:11. It's not like only getting feathers. It's not like having dreams where you talk to Tiangi. No, guys. Those are things that could be, you know, because I still believe that the boys are our soulmates. You know, they are one part of our soulmates. So they signed contracts with Army to help you in this life, to be your counselor via dreams, via synchronicities. But that's not meaning you're gonna marry them, you know. Just want to say this. And the other thing is that the synchronicities appear even in life. Like me and Tiangi, you know, I was stunned. I read about this from other twin flames that, you know, when you look back upon your life, you're almost doing the same timeline. It's like, you know, right now, there's this soulmate thing going on between Tiangi and Jimin. You know, that's his best friend, and they are called soulmates, you know, and they're doing everything together. Like they even, like they go to school together. They like do everything together. And That's like in the most of his time since he was in BTS. You know, Cookie also, but Cookie is like a little bit different to him. But Jiminy and him is like one. You know, they are mentioned in one sentence. Even some people are shipping them, which is totally stupid, but you know, people are doing stuff and that's fine. You know, that's also what I think is very, very good from Big Hit, to allow all this to happen and to not react to this. Because it also schools intuition and it helps people to express themselves, and the more their fan base is growing, so it's a very good point. I'm very in for that, you know. But what I wanted to say is that this thing between, you know, Jimin and Taehyung is going on since like some years, you know, 2015 I bet, or even since they were in school, you know, and it's still going on. So they're called soulmates because they write songs together, they do everything together. So they're like best friends, like besties, and more even as besties. And the thing is, when I was his age, I had the same thing, you know. I had my one long-term relationship for over 10 years. I was mentioned in the same name as this person. We did everything together. We lived together, you know, this was my boyfriend at that time. We even did, not marrying, but in Germany, there's a thing, what you can do before marrying. What is it called? Gosh, I don't know the English word to it. When you promise to marry each other, you give each other a promise. We even did that. So for 10 years, we were a thing. We did go to college together. We did, we did everything together. Like, you could never in those 10 years see us apart from each other. Like, everyone was thinking we're going to marry. Everyone was thinking this is my soulmate. Everyone was talking me and him in one sentence. And this is the same thing that happening to Taehyung until I broke up with that person when I was 30 years old. So from the year when I was 20 till the year when I was 30, we were one. And the same, and that's like with twin flames, you know, you can, if you look back, they do the same thing as you did, just with another person, or just, things like that happen. And it's just stunning. I read about this, but I wasn't sure if this is really true. But, this whole women thing is not an indicator to compare it. But when I heard that he last year that he did his graduation, I was looking when I did my graduation from college, and I was also 26 years old. It was also it was even delayed for a year, and I didn't know then why it was delayed for a year, because I should have made my exam when I was 25, but it was delayed for a year, so I made it when I was 26. And so now he's also 26, and people called me out and saying, no, he's 25. No, he's not, guys. I think you can count in Korean age, he is 27 now, because as soon as the year strikes Koreans' age, that's funny, but when they have birthday, they actually celebrate the end of this year, the end of the year. So Taehyung is 27 now in Korean age. He was 26 last year in August when he did his exam, his bachelor. So I was stunned because this just came out yesterday, but I didn't know that the synchronicities are that close. It's even synchronicities in life. So I bet what is all coming for him. If I look back after like 10 years from 30 to 40, man, my life was just crazy. So let's see, we can see if something like that is similar happening to him. So that's very interesting to see if twin flames, go through almost exact the same stages as the other person. If one person is older, you can see this, looking back. And I think that's stunning. And I didn't know, as you go along the way as a twin flame, you see these things happening and you can look back and say, oh my gosh, yes, now I see. But the most important thing is what you all don't have. And that's why you're all like 99% of you are not twin flames of the boys, is the physical manifestation. This is like the bow, one example that I can say on my channel is the bow. When I did this bow reading in December, and in January, I found the bow 1 week later on my property here. That's just unexplainable. And that's just no coincidence. That's not just coincidence. And that's a physical manifestation. And I have many of those. if you don't have this, you're not a twin flame. I can say for sure now, you know, and like 99% of those of you don't have this. Like actually physical manifestations of things that you talk about, and they come like a week later, they come into your life, and you can, it's not feathers. It's like physical manifestations of things that concern you and your twin flame, and you can grab it. You can grab it in 3D. If you don't have it, you're not a twin flame. I'm not talking about all my physical manifestations because they're too good to be true. And I don't want to be open about this because I'm not having to, and I'm not doing this, you know. But that's when I know for sure that I'm his twin flame. And the thing is, I can also not tell if you are a twin flame of, let's say, Cook. You know, many ask me, can you tell me if I'm a twin flame? No, I don't, because I don't know, guys. You have to figure that out on your own. Yeah, many of you are masked. If you want to know why you're masked, you can watch my readings. I have 3 readings already. It's in my playlist about why you are a masked twin flame. And see, all those readings that I did, all these 800, and of course I also did them for my spiritual community, for all the people who are on my channel who are not purple, like everyone is a purple light, but who are not army. I'm trying to help you with my readings, you know. I'm not doing Mrs. BTS readings or why am I a twin flame of Taeyang, or you know, and I'm just telling you stupid stuff why you could be a Mrs. BTS. Basically everyone could be Mrs. BTS, you know. I could say like all my purple lights could be Mrs. BTS, because all of you are people that could walk a path where you meet one of the boys and you could end up marrying them, of course, you know. No one knows this. And I'm also not knowing if you are a twin flame. And yes, the most happy thing would be if they marry their twin flame, but who knows this, you know? I don't know if the soul contract the same as you don't know. So all these readings, all these, it's not even readings, these 2-minute speeches that those people give, or videos where they just write things in about some girl. It's just fiction, guys. It's like, if you want to watch it, that's fine. But is this helping you? Is this healing you like my videos do? Please think about this, you know. Think about where you put your energy in. Think about where you put your attention to. Do you put your attention to people like me who do like a 60-minute reading every day, trying to heal you, trying to really give you help with my readings? Or are you going to watch a reading about a future wife of BTS who they just talk fiction about some kind of girl, and everyone could do that? You don't even need a, you know, like me, I did a 1-year tarot education on this, you know, that I can do this. And you know what I mean? It's like doing these 1-2 minute readings about a Mrs. BTS. You don't even need any education at all. Like, I could just do it, you know, and throw out some stuff that I'm thinking Mrs. BTS could be. You don't even know the people behind it. You know, if they think they are Mrs. BTS and they're just describing their personality, you don't know all this stuff. And I don't know, why are you guys so fanatic about this? I don't understand this, you know. But I said Spirit will have a plan why they do that, you know. And it really helped me also. I'm not lying. It really helped me because it took some stupid people away from my channel. People who were out to harming me. And so I'm really happy for one point that all these readings popped up, because now everyone who thinks they are me, like a twin flame of Taeyang, they all just go there and watch these readings and they're not bothering me on my channel, you know. So I'm very thankful for that. And I just want to say this, you know, because this was really on my heart. And it's a label now, you know. It's a label, and it's a stupid label, these Mrs. BTS readings. And putting twin flames and future wives into one pot, it's just not realistic, you know. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And you know, now you see all these the candles almost done. Look at this, I got a new one. And I got a big one. So I have a new one because I really like the smell. And I also got the Taeyangi candles. They were sent to me by Big Hit, you know, the ones with his candles, so we can use that too. But I'm waiting on him when I can channel him again. You've seen that since 2021 started, I'm not channeling him. That's just because it's the same thing why his project, his his mixtape is on hold. Like everything is on hold now. Why is that? Well, I think it's also because of all this stupid stuff, what's going on, you know, all these stupid predictions, and Spirit is holding back, you know, and Spirit is also holding back from channeling because I also not feeling like it, you know. I'm going with my feelings, and if I'm not feeling like talking to him for all of you, like I'm channeling him every day, you know, I'm talking to him every day, but like doing it publicly, like here on my channel, it's a thing that was very special. And right now, with all these stupid Mrs. BTS readings going on, where everyone talks about everyone, and like all these channels pop up and you know, do as if they channel him, why should I channel the real him, you know? I'm not seeing that's not something special then anymore, and we both have the feeling of delaying this stuff right now. That's why you know, when the interview happened, it was, I looked it up yesterday because I wanted to know what when they recorded the interview. So I looked it up, and it looks like it was the end of January. I'm not pretty sure, but like mostly. So yeah, since then our stuff is delayed, and he said exactly what I said in November, that he's delaying his mixtape, and I'm delaying the channeling, you know. So as of right now, I'm going with the flow. I'm going with what Spirit is telling me, and they told me to do this video now, so for you guys to know how I'm feeling, how I'm seeing this Mrs. BTS stuff, what is really going on. And yeah, you know, the thing is, why am I doing this video? The thing is, if you watch the whole thing now, which is like 1 hour again, Spirit wants to tell you that you should really think about, if you watch these Mrs. BTS readings, you should really think about where you put your attention. Do you put your attention to a channel like mine, where I really give my best? And I'm not saying they're not giving their best. I'm saying that they're talking BS for like 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then they're done. And I'm doing here talking stuff like for an hour, trying to help Army, you know. And I'm not caring about anything that's trend. You guys see that. I'm not jumping onto the train of Mrs. BTS and talking BS just because it's trendy. Yeah, my channel is here to stay. My channel is a promise to Army to heal you. And this is how I handled it since November 22nd in 2019. This is how I handle it in the future. I'm not caring about fame. I'm not caring about screaming out into the world that I'm his twin flame. I'm doing my channel, and everyone on my channel knows, yes, that's why I'm saying it here. But there could be so many different ways to scream it out into the world. And no, I'm not doing this, because if he finds me and if we have a soul contract, he will come either way here to my channel. I don't need to worry about this, you know. And yeah, I'm just sad that this whole label thing is coming out of hand, getting out of hand, and so many young Army, you know, so many young. There are a lot of you who are in the 20s, and you guys can differentiate, you know. Maybe you watch these Mrs. BTS readings for fun or for entertainment, but there are so many young Armies, they think that's true, that's the truth. And that's just so sad that channels like me don't even get a chance to reach more Army because it's not liked what I'm doing here, or it's not trendy what I'm doing here to heal you with readings like how can I let go, or how can I find my strength in my inner self, how can I heal myself, you know, what is my person going through. Things like that are not interesting, and it's just sad. I can only say it's just sad, but I'm also believing in the universe, so I'm trusting what they're doing. And if my channel should keep on going for the next 100 years and having 800 views only per videos, well, then that's how it is, you know. I cannot change this. I'm trying my best, I'm doing my best, and I know my boundaries, and this is how it is, guys, okay? So yeah, I think that was a nice talk. I don't know if many of you stayed here and listened to this. I have no idea, probably some of you, and the rest not, but you know, whoever has to hear it, then it's meant for you. This whole video was meant for you to hear it. Maybe it helps you, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, okay, I wish everyone a wonderful day today, and I'm doing readings now for you guys, and I hope you really can heal with my channel. I hope you really focus your attention on yourself, on your healing, And whoever is your partner, you know, whoever is your one, will come into your life. You can be sure of that. You can be sure of that. You don't have to be a twin flame for finding true love. I just want to say this, you know, the mission of a twin flame is to heal the planet. The mission of a twin flame is not to go out and marry. If they find each other, fine. That was written in their soul contract. You know, but if we don't find each other, that must be fine too. Yeah? Okay. So that's all what I want to say, guys. Maybe this was a video also for you to get some inspiration to think about the whole trend thing. And yeah, I say goodbye, guys. Yeah, we're almost having 5 minutes to 1 hour left. Lockdown is prolonged in Germany now, so I can't go to the nail designer. Please understand my nails. They're not as what I want them to be, but you know, I am a person that supports this movement here. You know, I support staying at home. I'm glad I can work from home, otherwise that would be very difficult. But yeah, you know, now they prolonged the lockdown, so until the end of March. I don't know if they open up nail salons. We have to see. And yeah, I know, I mean, I'm still doing readings. I want to keep my promise of healing you every day, you know, so I'm not, just because my nails are not fine, you know, I'm not sitting here and not doing readings. How stupid should I be, you know? No, that would not happen. I'm not that kind of person, you know? Yeah, so that's all what I'm having to say. And now let's do readings again. I just want to throw that in between. And if you're Army and you watch this and you haven't checked out my channel, please sign up for the BTS Army Tarot. It's called BTS Tarot for Army. Please just write it in the YouTube, and then you can get, you don't need a link to my channel. You just write it in the YouTube search, you know, BTS Tarot for Army, and that's my second channel. You will also see my picture, you know, my profile picture that I had on this channel when I started it. I put it on the other channel, and also on the other channel I want to provide healing for Army, and I want to be a channel that's different than all these Mrs. BTS stupid channels that pop up like crazy. I mean, there needs to be a balance to it. There needs to be channels that really help Army, and not talking about trendy things like who is their future spouse, which is totally BS. Could be like 1 million people, could be like every purple light on my channel, could be like every person out there. You know, we don't know. Okay, so with this last words, I'm leaving this. Okay, I'm saying bye, guys. And if you want, you can sign up for my channel for healing for yourself, for your own growth. This is a channel for your own growth, for your healing, for bringing you into the best version of yourself, so that your husband, your future husband, can come along, whoever this is. Okay, so I love you, purple lights. Take care. Bye.